What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. We're here again at District Union Legendary, and we're gonna just kind of look at the Foundry Bulwark again, the Invincible issue that seems to be a thing. But before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Even better, come on over to Twitch and say hi. I could be streaming live right now, and if you need a community Discord, there has never been a better time join. You'll find the link down below in the description. And with all that said, let's get started. So this is the same build that I was running in the previous video, apart from I've got the deflector shield on. And I think there's been a lot of miscommunication about what exactly is going on here with Foundry Bulwark being invincible. In my previous video, you could clearly see I could change gear, I could look at the stats. I did the entire video while being absolutely hammered by every enemy outside of the arena. But it took about 30 minutes for me to get that to happen. And I said that in the video. I had to change instance by going into the dark zone and coming back into the game to get whatever was going wrong to go wrong. Now, beforehand, I ran into the arena and I acted just like a tank. I took a lot of damage, but eventually I died. Because that's how a tank should be. A tank is a tank, but in a team play scenario, it still needs support. It still needs a healer. It still needs DPS, because it can only survive so long before eventually it is going to go down. You know, if a DPS can take one shot and die, if a healer can take a shot and die, a tank should be able to take 10 shots and then die. His sustainability would be, you know, 10 times more, like a lot more, so that then group play works. And I think nobody would disagree with that. You know, a tank is a tank because it works in a group. That is the whole point. Otherwise, everyone would just play a tank and run all the games. What would be the point for having all red builds, all yellow builds? There'd be no point whatsoever. So I'm going to run in here now. It's on Legendary. You've just seen that. And we'll see if it's going to work first time for me or if it's not. So I'm going to hit this guy here, pull out the deflector shield. So I'm already getting absolutely pounded, and I am dead. Foundry Bulwark kicked in, no Catharsis kicked in, and I just died there on the spot. Now, let's just try that again. Again, already it looks like I'm in bad place. Catharsis kicked in there now, and I'm dead again. And this is exactly what I was talking about. This is working exactly as intended. An all blue build. And let's just make sure it just isn't the fact that it's the fact to put the deflector shield on. Take some hit. I mean, we've had a better time this time because that minigun's absolutely tanked us right from the get-go. Now, you can see that there's something very different going on here now. Because all of the procs started working, all of a sudden, I have got a crazy, insane amount of heals, crazy, insane amount of damage being taken. But my shield died. I don't think I'm invincible now by any means whatsoever. I think eventually I'm going to die, and there you go, I died. And that's the intention of that Bulwark shield. It gives me so much more survivability than the regular deflector shield. The deflector shield gives you DPS as a tank, essentially. But I'm dead. This is way different than my previous video. I'll link that video down below in the description. I could just stand there. I could go and make a brew, have a cup of tea, have some English afternoon tea, and come back, and I would still be alive. Like, this is way different. It doesn't happen every time for every person. And I think this is where the miscommunication is coming down. Something triggers that fault to happen. I don't know if it's FPS related. I don't know if it's going into instant based. We seem to have a lot of success people going into the dark zone and coming out, resetting their instance, and all of a sudden it would start to work. If it's server based, if they fix something in the background since I last did this video, we don't really know. But I think there's a lot of miscommunication on the internet saying there's not a problem with it. There's not, because there isn't now. Look at this. It's working exactly as intended. If I ran in there now, I survived exactly the amount of time I would expect me to survive, but I wasn't invincible. Whereas previously in the other video, in fact, I'll throw a clip up now so you can see. And as you can see, I'm completely invincible in that video. Like, there is something very, very wrong. And I think if you get the invincible bug, you could throw on the Bulwark, the deflector shield, and you can be good. I've seen people even running around with glass cannon on and taking so much damage and doing so much damage, but yet, because something wasn't working, it works entirely fine. No incoming repair mods, all crit chance, all crit damage, critical, putting on perfect glass cannon and still surviving like an absolute champ. So I wanted to throw this video to show the other side of the coin. This is the other side of the coin. This shows it working as intended. I think this is absolutely fine. Bulwark does not need any changes. It does not need any kind of, alterations. The gear set is great. It works perfect as a tank gear set. It's absolutely brilliant. But every now and again, when you mix it with the Catharsis mask, something goes wrong and you become literally Superman in the division, where bullets bounce off you and you don't take any damage whatsoever. And I just thought I'd put this coin out because obviously my previous video showed one side of that coin where, I was absolutely invincible. I did that video live on stream. We were stood there, it was happening. I thought, great time to make a video and show it. But obviously this is the other side now that I've logged in today and I can't replicate that anymore. I could log in again later and it could happen. I don't spend that much time on this build to see it happen constantly. So I thought a good time now to put out another video, show the other side of the coin, that sometimes actually the gear set does work as intended and there's nothing wrong with the gear set, but there is every now and again something that happens that causes this combination to make you invincible. And that's what people are seeing, especially when they go into the dark zone. These people are running around absolutely invincible and you just cannot kill them no matter what damage you do to them. So that's going to be it for the video. I know this has not been a very good video. I know it's a bit boring, but kind of a part 2 to the previous video, just to make sure everybody's got the full context of what exactly is going on. If you've got people in your community going, oh, it's rubbish, it does work as intended, just show them this video then. And, we can say, actually, you're right, it is working as intended. But every now and again, something happens to cause it to go wrong and you become absolutely invincible. And if they don't believe you, well, they can read that sign over there. So, thank you for watching, agents. Sorry for the toxic moment at the end there. Oh, need to go and have a lie down. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below. What are you guys experiencing? Are you able to proc the issue constantly? Are you like me? Does it happen every now and again? Or have you never had it happen at all? Comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to hit subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, which I think I've said a million times already. But coming over to Twitch nonetheless and say hi, Tickle, and drop me a follow. And I will see you, agents, in the next video. By the way, if you're playing The First Descendant and that game interests you at all, we've just started up in the Discord a whole section for it as well. And I've been playing it live on stream during the beta period, checking that out. So do come over and say hi if that game interests you as well. And check out the First Descendant videos that I'll be posting here on my YouTube. Thank you for watching, agents. Goodbye.